All right. Welcome to the new forecast for the next week from the 13th of March until 18th, 17th, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, 17th. All right, so let's dig into it. We knew that like we go on here. Let's mark out our previous weekly high, previous weekly lows. So look at this candle. Can we see like we came above here, but we closed fairly below. So that's interesting. We might not even take the highs or just take out these highs. As you can see, we got a interesting weekly high over here. So let me mark that out. And we call this a weekly high. Right up top. Why is that interesting? Because we got this indecisive candle that took out this weekly high and came into the area over here. And then we continued down. And then we impulse down. We still have this low below here. We took high time frame liquidity. So I see like maybe price coming. Where is it? Sorry. All right. We took out with this candle, we took out this previous weekly high now and continued down. Very indecisive candle. Then we had this impulse down into our 4-hour POI over here. We came back up. Then we took out the low of this candle and then we took out the high of this candle. And now we have our basically we have our previous weekly high over here. Where is it? And we have our previous weekly high. And we have our previous weekly low over here. Previous weekly low. Now, first thing I'm gonna do straight away is clean up my charts. You want to keep it clean. If it takes 5 minutes, well, it shouldn't take you 5 minutes, but if it takes you 5 minutes to clean up your charts, take the 5 minutes to clean up your charts. It's not that complicated. This is something I really have to remind myself as well to do. Keep my charts clean as days. There you go. Now this looks clean. Can even make it cleaner because can I there you go. Remove that as well. And then all right, I will do that later. So by taking out those, we have this candle that took out the high and then led to new lows. If we come in there, let's see. I don't think we reached the premium. Well, therefore we have to come above the order blocks I'm interested in, but that's all right. I don't think that will happen because we get some strong POIs, high time frame POIs over here. But by doing that, we come into the high time frame area. If you go on the daily, we can see like, okay, we got this liquidity pool that can be taken. And we have I think this is a 5 minute. I need to write it down so I know where it comes from. Like the labels don't really matter. It's just about the position, where it's placed and why it's strong, why did the market on. So this one has some liquidity underneath. Same for this one. That's over here. We'll dive into that. But we took out this high. And if you go lower, we can see it on the structure. We took out the highs. Before doing that, we took out previous monthly low and a previous weekly low. Then we came up for quite correctional over here. And then we impulsed. I think this was on the back of news on NFP. Yeah, this one was on the back of NFP. And then we close below, so it was not like a strong break, it was just a wick break, which is interesting. So this might be like a fake out and then a continuation down. So let's actually mark that on and note that on that this might be a fake move. We immediate yeah immediately immediate I don't know, we instantly turn around and close below. However, this is just on the 4 hour. We're gonna watch the 1 hour now. 4 hour. So there you go. But by doing that, and because we use the supply and demand smart money way, we use the supply and demand way of smart money concepts. we have this bullish range for now. I don't like this, the way it closed, so this stays valid. And we can look for longs from this area or from this area. This is a 30-minute PI. And this is just that area. I think it's a 4-hour, but with 4-hour including the fair value gap. There's some concepts over here I still have to get into. So we broke bullish on that. So what we might see for next week, and that's something I want to look into. Why is this? What the fuck? All right, so we might continue down, then come up here. Either give one more bullish leg, or we continue down and break bearish. Or so with that, knowing where liquidity is, took the highs, we took the lows, now we took the highs. Where did the move from breaking highs come from? From this one, so we might take out this low. React from this one. Or we react from this one. Why? Because it disrupted these lows over here. You can see you got like a low that led to a high that went taken out, and then we got the bullish break, the continuation. This was news. You can actually see perfectly where news started. I think this one. And then we came up on the 15, we closed above, so that's decent. 30-minute close below as well. So not like the cleanest. But we can take it out, come down, take up previous daily lows. Where's the previous daily low? Oh, so that's interesting that we got that 30-minute over here and the previous daily low over here. However, this is all balance out price action. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Previous daily low. I'm not interested in the previous daily high because that's this one. Can just do it like this. And then remove it later. Keep it clean. Another possibility is that it's a bit messy breakdown or forecast, but I'm just looking at the charts. Something else that might be happening or might be possible is that price comes up, comes down. So first take out previous weekly highs, then comes down, then respects this. Then we take out the highs, but that's less likely because this is like a strong area. Then come up, maybe somewhere from here. Then we see price come down, take that out. I'm still favoring shorts. However, with the negative news about dollar, might see come up. I'm gonna study DXY as well. Gonna add it to my analysis, see what we get from there. But this is what I'm looking at right now. This is for me the highest probability play, or this one actually. This is the most favorable play. Because then we first respect this range and we can buy into it, into this area above here, and then we can short, have extra liquidity to target, and then that's perfect. So yeah, it's a bit messy forecast. I don't want to dive into the lower time frames, really don't need that. Well, actually, let's see what can we see here. So why this PY? As I said, we got this low that led to that high, so we get a low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. Bearish break. And you get this cluster of candles. So you can see news was coming out here. So we can see price ranging. Orders are, how do you say that? Building up. Or there's stacking orders over here, then boom, you move up. This, yeah. And then because this is all correctional, we might like look at this as a trend line. But yeah, let's for now keep it just like this. It's not the cleanest trend line, it's more of just slow price action, building up towards the news rather than being a trend line. So we get that as interest. Yeah. Then why this 5-minute POI? Can talk about that as well. Well, if we go over here, no, I don't want to alert. Thank you. We go over here. What can we see? We got this low that led to that high, and then we got the bearish break, a bullish break, bearish break. So with this high, this 5-minute POI disrupted these highs, and then turn around. We got some liquidity sitting over there. Of course, we got some liquidity over there because I take the fair value, took in the fair value as well. So these are the lows that set. That's it below that 5-minute POI. Then for the 1-hour POI we got over here, you can already see that low. So we get a high, low, lower, high, lower, low, and then this one. So the high that led to this low taken out. And then yeah. So yeah. And what's interesting about this 5-minute as well is that this 5-minute cost break structure over here. So yeah, I think this is a strong 5-minute POI, and we can most definitely see reaction from that. What other possibilities are there? Let's go back to the high time frame. So we know that we took out the high time frame liquidity, came into the weekly POI, bullish break, bullish structure. Then we got another area where we can look to long from is if we take this out, I would be looking for shorts until we reach this low. Why this low? Because we get a high or a low, a high, and then our higher low is formed by a disruption again. I'll show you over here. Go to the 1 hour. There you go. So high, low, lower high, lower low, bullish break. Let's actually mark that on as well. Line. And let's make that green, blue. Let's make it blue. Actually, the red one already indicates that the blue one happened, so I don't need to mark on the blue one. Keep clean. Disruption of highs or bullish break, bearish break, continuation up. So that's a very interesting area. I would look to short, look for longs like below that line I drew on. There you go, that one. Remember, this all smart money. I don't want to call it smart money anymore because I'm looking into ICT stuff, and that's like very clever way of thinking. So I want to call that smart money. I want to call this supply and demand. Yeah. With some ICT concepts like liquidity and price and timing, news, all that kind of stuff. Sell side liquidity. Well, some would call it sell side liquidity. I just call it the previous monthly low. It's the same. Now we took out buy side liquidity, but we got this pool. This might how do you say that? This might conflict with key levels, but we got this key level over here. So I like that price react from that. So we might come up there and take that out and then tap into this area. That would be perfect. You can see this is a key area. So we react from that, but I don't want to use that too much because this is not my way of trading. Yeah, still gotta look into why I choose this block. I marked it on, I saw it somewhere and it made sense to me, but I have to like validate why it made sense. I see why, because we got this one. So this might be the bearish break, where the bearish break came from. If we go lower, we can actually check that out. Yeah, that's where the bearish break came from. If you go in the 30-minute, this is the last swing low. Possibly that led to that high. Can also mark it from this one. And then we broke. What did I just do? Buy there. No. I do that. I don't know. All right, sorry. So that's a possibility. Those are like, as I said, come up higher first, then continue down. That's my forecast. And now I'm gonna study PA. See you guys. This was horrible forecast. I'm sorry, but there's like